Welcome to Let's Meditate, brought to you by Wellbeing Reconnection Foundation and hosted by Sharada and Tony.
Hi, good evening, everyone, and welcome to this evening's gathering. We're here because we have chosen to be here to share with one another our love and our intention for bringing joy and harmony to our beautiful planet Earth. And of course, it all begins with our hearts. So we will begin by cultivating and strengthening the coherence between the wisdom of our hearts and the clarity of our minds. As we all know, when we are totally connected to our hearts and the clarity of our minds, we are ready to respond to whatever unfolds before us in our day to day living. And what more could we want for ourselves than to be 100% responsible for our inner state of being? To be at peace, to be at ease, and to be joyful in our hearts no matter what happens out there. And it begins with the coherence between our hearts and our minds. So let's close our eyes and take a comfortable position, sitting upright with our back nice and straight, and consciously connect with every part of our body. Our neck relax, our head, our shoulders, hands resting on our lap with our thumb and forefinger in a circle. And then take a moment to remember that we are magnificent spirits having a human adventure on this planet in this lifetime. We are given this beautiful, beautiful capacity to be able to be fully present. And as we notice that we're slipping back to history and creating suffering for ourselves, we can remind ourselves that we are present now. We are magnificent spirit. We can choose how we want to entertain our thoughts and our feelings in each moment. And of course, our hearts, that is the seat of our soul and the seat of the divine spark. So as we focus our attention on our hearts, we are gathering that connection, reminding ourselves that we are this pure consciousness as well as this divine spark of God. Focus your attention on the area of your heart. Imagine your breath flowing in and out of your heart center, breathing slower and deeper than normal. Breathing in to the count of 7, hold to the count of 7. Breathing out to the count of 7 and hold to the count of 7. Let us begin. Breathing in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now the invitation is to have fun, reminding ourselves that we are the chief executive officer of the most powerful chemical factory on this planet. And we can choose at any moment of time to entertain or to replace whatever feelings we have in each moment of time. And it doesn't mean that we don't feel or that we don't have any emotion. It is allowing us to remember that emotions are levels of chemicals in our cell. And we have the capacity to entertain a specific feeling. Or we can say, you know what, this feeling being in the pits or being down in the dumps, 1 hour is enough. I don't have to entertain this dumpy feeling for a week. I mean, in those younger days when I was, so caught up in life, I could be upset for a month. And so now that I've learned, we can choose whether we want to be miserable for an hour, for 2 hours, for a day, for 5 days, for a month, or 20 years, like some people are. We can remember that we have this capacity to be 100% responsible for what we entertain in our inner being. So today, let us practice producing more joy chemicals. We couldn't possibly have too much joy. So let's go with practicing joy, creating more joy chemicals. So with our beautiful imagination, we can imagine that our heart's this beautiful ball of whatever light you like, whatever color light. And then you go back in time. This is where our beautiful memories are serving us well, and find a an event or someone or a pet, and just allow this memory to come forth to your mind's eye and allow that to trigger the production of joy in our hearts. And then we can also imagine little sparks of your favorite color lights sparkling in our hearts. That's sparkles of joy chemicals. So we are going to imagine that these beautiful sparks of joy is going to go from the heart all the way to the top of the head. And as these beautiful sparks of joy touches our cells, the cells are going to light up with joy. And 36 trillion cells. Just imagine how much joy chemicals we will have in our bodies when we touch every single cell with joy. So coming down our face, neck, shoulders, our bodies, our arms, to the tips of our toes, sparkling lights of joy, all the way down our legs, down to our feet. And take a moment as a magnificent spirit having an adventure in this beautiful body, observing sparks of joy. This whole body, the temple of the magnificent spirit, sparkling with sparks of joy. And now we are going to go to our third phase of our time together. And that is we are going to purify, strengthen, and realign 3 powerful energy centers for our optimal health and well-being. The first energy center being the energy that's just beneath our navel. And as we all know, where our attention goes, energy flows. So we are going to focus our attention on this first energy center, and here we are going to repeat the sound ah. And as we repeat this ancient sound, the sound will reverberate, purify, strengthen, and realign this first energy center with the rest of the energy centers in our beautiful body. And then we shift our focus to the second energy center, our solar plexus. And here we are going to repeat the sound ooh. And as we repeat that sound, we're going to allow that sound to reverberate in the second energy center, purify, strengthen, and realign the second energy center for our best and highest good, optimal health and well-being. And then we're going to shift our focus to the third energy center, the throat center. And here we repeat the sound and feel this reverberation in the throat as this sound purifies, strengthens, and realign the throat center with all of the other energy centers for our optimal health and well-being. So just allow the focus to go from the first energy center to the second energy center to the third energy center while repeating the sounds with Sadhguru for 21 times. Just focus your attention on the area of your heart and remain connected to the magnificent spirit. And now let's continue to meditate, remembering that we are pure consciousness. We are divine. As we continue to breathe in the life force of the universe into our hearts, connecting to the divine spark. And as we breathe out, we are blessing the whole of creation. very gently, just bring your awareness back to your heart, to your breath. As we allow ourselves to become fully present in this beautiful body, the temple of the Spirit. Wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes, and allow yourselves to be aware of your environment, the sounds around you, your breath, your chest rising and falling. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. So thank you all for coming and sharing your hearts and your presence with us again today. We are so grateful to be alive at this moment of time, even though so much chaos is happening out there. It doesn't really matter, because when we wake up in the morning, we have a choice. How do we want to feel today? What do we want to do with ourselves? Do we want to smile or do we want to pout? Choice is ours. Do we want to reach out and help someone else? Or do we want to just stay in our little corner and complain? So many choices in life, and we have the capacity to choose wisely, to truly live our lives in the most wonderful way, because we are responsible for our inner state of being. So, as you all know, it's very important in the chaos to make sure that we are at ease within ourselves, that we can be of service to those around us. Even our smile can brighten up another person's day. And smiling is so easy. And make sure you drink lots of filtered water, because we are at least 70% fluid in our bodies, and we need to make sure that we top it up every single day. And it's very easy to forget when we get busy doing things. So best thing is to have a nice beautiful big bottle and make sure that by the end of the day it is finished. I find that's a very simple way of gauging whether I have been drinking or I have been forgetting. So also make sure that you go out and enjoy the sunshine, the fresh air, and touch the earth. Make sure you're grounding. Take your shoes off, walk on the grass, play with the dirt. We are becoming too much of a clean type of people these days. You know, everything is sanitizing and all the sorts of things. Just allow ourselves to touch the earth and to be blessed by the energy of the earth. And of course, make sure that we eat well, minimal processed food if we can. And of course, spend time, have tea, have coffee, and a chat with our favorite people around us. That helps to boost our immune system and keep us healthy. So thank you all again for coming and joining us. And our EE system is looking much closer, because today the shelves are going up, and by the end of this week, crossing our fingers and with open hearts, we are looking forward to having our EE system ready to be of service to humanity, and that is so exciting. So take care, everyone. And if you want to ask us any questions, please just browse, pop onto our website and ask us a question, and we will respond to you as soon as we can. So take care, everyone, and keep well, be happy, be healthy, and have a jolly big smile. Bye.
Bye.